So the one thing I do think is interesting with just overall health is the people that it's really more so the gyms that we go to.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the next thing, is that you get the motivation through, wanting to be like this person. Then you structure your diet. Then the next step is gym. And yeah, Josh, you want to elaborate on gyms? Because I hate
You
them.
you you mean Gimes?
Gimes. Oh, a Gime.
Gime.
If anybody does not know that, that is from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
What the heck is a Gime?
Yeah. My favorite in that episode is when he goes to jog and he's like half a block down from his house and he's like completely wiped out.
He's not even half down the block. He just
he's at Flanders' house.
He just gets to Flanders' house.
Yeah, so gyms we've got. So there's all different types of gyms that we got.
Yeah.
There's the, if you're like I do have a lifetime fitness membership, although it might change because potentially where I'm moving to, there's nothing nearby. But lifetime for the most part is okay. It depends on the location. There's one that's close to a high school that I've gone to before. There's a lot of people that just like eye bang themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like they're always constantly like there was one, I'm not even joking, the guy just completely had his shirt off and just had his phone out.
If you want a good example of that, watch the movie American Psycho.
Yeah. Yeah. But so there's that lifetime fitness, but then there's the one that I go to most often, and most people there, it's an older community, so there's older people, and yeah, there's young people, but it's not as hectic.
Yeah.
But then so there's lifetime. There was back in the day, there was that Bally Total Fitness gym.
Bally Total Fitness with all the hot half-naked girls coming out of the pool for their commercials.
And they were doing the workout videos from like the group exercises.
Oh
things.
Yeah.
There's I think my wife had a Bally Total Fitness thing. I'm pretty sure.
Well, then there's the women's only gyms. What are those called? I forget what they're called. I don't know if they're. I don't know.
Is it like Pilates?
No.
Bar yoga or bar?
No. What is it called? Is it Women's Workout World? There was. All right, everybody. I have to take a little quick second to tell you about Anchor.fm. We are affiliated with them, as in this is the place that's hosting our website and all of our podcast feed and everything like that, and you'll be able to distribute it to all the different podcast sites, especially Spotify, because guess what? They're owned by Spotify, which is awesome. So if you are looking to check out the newest podcast presenters and looking at for new podcast shows, they have a great collection on here. And on top of that, you're able to support these people. You're able to support us because we're on here. And if you want to, you can go to anchor.fm/SDYLS and you can actually support us. There's a donation button, and then we haven't set up memberships, but you can actually set up memberships as well. And if you are actually starting a podcast, this is a great place to be at, because that's the big thing about it. You can create, distribute, and monetize your podcast for free. Free. And that is huge, because the way that everything is on Anchor is very easy. You can upload everything. You can actually record from Anchor and put in music and everything like that, and it's absolutely free. And it helps out too, because you need a website, especially if you're doing podcasts, because you need an RSS feed. And it can give you all that, and you can distribute it to every different place that you can go to. So definitely check out anchor.fm and check us out on anchor.fm/SDYLS, and definitely give us a listen. And definitely, if you feel it in your heart, donate some money to us, and we can make, better quality videos and give you content that you guys desire. Thank you. And back to the podcast. There was
WWO or WWW. That sounds like a workout.
No, I forget what it was. Curves. That's what it was called. Curves.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
women's workout world. Sounds like like the initials should be like a wrestling federation.
Yeah, WWO.
No, there was Curves. There's Bally Total Fitness.
Yeah, I remember. They were always in abandoned Pizza Hut, or the one that was near us or near me was in an old Pizza Hut. Now it's a sushi place.
Jeez. So if you're a person that goes to the gym, you either have you kind of see different people there. There's the people that are crazy weightlifters. Again, they're like the people that either just rip off their shirt, take pictures of themselves. There's the people that go nuts and videotape themselves trying to deadlift, one rep max their deadlift or their squat. Like, and recently,
break their stuff.
Well, recently, I did see somebody videotape them like with their workout, bro. Like, I think they were deadlifting. Mm-hmm. And they had the chalk and everything, smacking their hands and like trying to pump themselves up for that max rep. And so you get those type of people. Then you get the like you said, the fitness models that are walking around in scantily clad workout.
You can label all those into the Instagram, Facebook, the social media.
Yeah,
lifters.
Like they
those are the social media lifters.
Right. They make you think that they want to win and do their best, but they're just like they do that one rep and that's it.
Yeah.
And then you have the people that get there, do their thing. I actually really at this point now have more respect for the people that are like way out of shape, or even the older people that are still showing up and like trying to do a personal trainer and go. Because granted, I don't have a 4-pack or a 6-pack or anything like that. I'm probably like average guy. That's probably my body type at this point. But I do, and for the longest time, I've always had respect for those people that are out of shape, where it's going to take them a while. The weight that they lose, they might have to do like a surgery to take away some excess skin. Sometimes that's a real thing that happens. And so there's those type of people that I really respect. Just like I kind of just like my hat's off to them, because I'm like, you're there.
Yeah, you're there to actually get healthy.
Yeah, and so you get a variety of people when you go to a gym. However, there are gyms that frown upon certain groups of people.
You're gonna get to me. You're gonna get to me now, because me and gyms are not friends. No, well, my opinion of gyms, like if you want to go to a gym and everything, that's going to be your way to get into fit and everything, and help you to learn the different lifts and everything. That is for you guys, or if you don't have the space or anything like that, that is for you guys and gals that want to get in shape and need a gym home kind of a thing. With me, I personally hate gyms. The majority of gyms. There are some gyms that I do like, that I used to be a part of. It was just expensive. But like, if we're talking about, average Joe's gym.
Oh, don't forget Gold's Gym. That was the other one I was trying to think of.
Oh,
Gold's Gym.
Yeah, Gold's Gym. Because back in the day, it was really legit. Now it's kind of like, like these are kind of the gyms that I'm talking about. Not just like Planet Fitness ish kind of a thing. Planet Fitness is, to my opinion, is the lowest of the low. Like, if this is the only thing that you can go to, like, if this is super close and then there's one that's farther or something that's a little bit farther away, please go to the one that's a little bit farther away.
What if it's an Anytime Fitness? Does that count?
Anytime Fitness I'm fine with that, because Planet Fitness, yes, it has this culture of just come in and start exercising. There's not anybody gonna be coming to intimidate you, or because they have that stupid lunk alarm, which if you try lifting anything above like 85 pounds, they're gonna ring it off. Or if you if you're like dying there on the bench and you're like, somebody help me, they're like, nope, lunk alarm, you're yelling. No.
Well, and the funny thing is like there's videos of guys like going in and trying to like,
oh yeah,
like just irritate the crap out of the people in Planet Fitness.
Oh yeah,
which I get the dropping the dumbbell things. It is kind of, it does get a little annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I find that more of just like you gassed yourself at the end of the last rep and you have no control of like lowering the rep. Like I understand that irritation. Does it warrant actually like booting them out of the place?
No, I haven't personally witnessed that, but like, because I've never been into a Planet Fitness, because I will never go into a Planet Fitness. And you're like, well, that's very or not hypocritical of you, or then how do you know the true experience and everything like that? I've watched enough videos and I've seen what they actually do. Like the whole jock mentality, or the whole lunk mentality, is pretty much gone in a lot of these gyms. Like, yeah, you have a lot of people that are posing and stuff like that, because yes, they are, they do like their body and everything, but you can shut that off. You can be like, okay, whatever. Like with Planet Fitness, the thing like that whole philosophy of like, oh, you can come in or whatever and you can work out without being harassed or anything like that. There is no harassment really anymore in gyms. Maybe once in a great while you'll have a harassment kind of a thing, but like, you don't have, hulking guys going around like pushing people out of the way and be like, I'm going to use this. No, you don't have that anymore. Most people that are like, more big and cut and everything, if you go up to them and ask them like, hey, how you get that way, or this, that, and the other, they're actually going to sit there and help you. They're going to tell you about a lot of different things, because that's the thing, is that they are very much, they're a lot about themselves, yes, but they are able to implement some wisdom to you, like, this is what helped me, this is how you do this is how you do that, kind of a thing. And the whole excommunicating lunks and everything, that's kind of dumb. And then the other biggest thing that I cannot stand about Planet Fitness is they have pizza days. Freaking pizza days, where they bring in pizza for their members, and you can go there and you can have as much pizza as you possibly want, and then you can go work out or not, because you're gonna fill up so much on that pizza that the last thing you want to do is go and run for like 10 minutes, or like even walk for 10 minutes, because you're gonna throw up. There are actually pictures of people like eating, like they grab a chair, they put it on the treadmill, like on the rails, and then sit down and like dangle their legs while they're eating pizza. So basically the whole mindset of Planet Fitness behind these pizza days is like, why do we want to get these people to actually be in shape? Why do we want to do that? They're gonna, if once they get in shape, they're not gonna want to come to us anymore. So why do we want to do that? Well, the best way we can do that is if we spend a little extra money, have these pizza days, then we have longer memberships, because they're gonna do is that free pizza day, they're gonna gorge themselves because it's free. Nobody gives up free. And it says if you want to take as much as you want, then yeah, you're gonna take as much as you want. And that's gonna be really fatty, and then it's gonna ruin your diet for the week, and it's gonna ruin everything that you did up to that point. And that week, like all that hard work and everything, one day gone, and then you have to start all over again. And you're not gonna, it's gonna be this long-term, slowly, gradually down, instead of, you know, a nice down in weight and then seeing more results. So that's why I do not like Planet Fitness. Now, overall with gyms, I just don't like the people that usually show up there. Like, I am one of those people that like to go in, get their stuff done, and get the heck on out, because I got other stuff to do. I got other crap to do. I'm not going to sit there and go around, talk to, you know, random people, go hit on chicks, go sit on my phone for, you know, 30 minutes, and then hog up machines or anything like that. I'm very much about get in, get my job done, get out. And that's what a lot of these fitness clubs are about. They're about, you know, having you stay there for the long haul. And then with the other people that are there, that's their mentality, is like, oh, we're just going to go to the gym. We may do a little bit of stuff, and then we're going to, you know, go and talk and, you know, hog up machines and, you know, all this other stuff. That is my definition of hell when it comes to fitness.
Well, and like when I work out, I honestly just need like a squat rack so I can do some rows, some body weight rows, maybe a one of those boxes. I forget what they're called. There's a technical term, but they use them for like jump squats or anything like that. You can use them for a bunch of other things, but like the amount of equipment that I use is just very minimal.
Yeah, and like,
and I don't need like a whole dumbbell rack.
Yeah,
like most of the time, most of my workouts, it's spent at like a squat rack with a box.
Oh, so yeah, like, because you're more of, you know, calisthenics and using your natural body weight kind of a thing. With me, it's more, I do need that iron kind of a thing. And if somebody's going to be, you know, the biggest proponent that I do not like about normal gyms is that they involve teenagers. Teenagers will go in with like 8 of their buddies, and then they're just going to be stuck at like a machine for hours, because one guy gets on, does his reps, and then there's like a 20-minute cool down, and then the next person comes on. So that's why I appreciate some of these, like the gym that I used to be a part of. It is this one right here out of Montgomery. It's called Jacked Hardcore Gym. Put that on. This is their Facebook page, and it is a little bit more expensive. It is $45 a month. But if you're like me that wants to get in, get out, and get on with your life, definitely check out like one of these gyms. They're not nationwide or anything like that, but find a gym that like their main pictures are like this, like tons of equipment, they're in some kind of warehouse or like a small garage, and has tons of iron in it. And, you know,
I mean, to be fair, most of the bodybuilders of old trained like that.
Yeah,
they didn't even have like the state-of-the-art stuff. Like,
yeah,
like Ronnie Coleman. If you watch his documentary, he's training in like like
Well,
a gym that looks exactly like that.
yeah, like all the professional bodybuilders and everything, they're going to be going to gyms like this because the thing is that you're going to be surrounding yourself with people that are as are as dedicated as you to get the job done. Like that's the best thing about these gyms is because they go in, they get their stuff done, and then they get out because they're training so much kind of thing that they don't have time to waste. Like they'll waste their time like after they're done like lifting. They'll like they'll talk and joke around and everything like that after the fact, after they're done. But during the time, man, they are in there. They are going to they are going to like look at all those dumbbells. Like this is like the gym for me because I love dumbbells and everything, and there's plenty of them because I know they have multiple racks of these. So like if you're talking to me and overall, like if you're looking for a home gym kind of a thing that's going to actually get you in shape and you don't have to deal with like the the regulars that go to the gym, like your Instagram people, your social media lifters, your talkie talks kind of a thing.
Talkie.
Yeah. Try to find yourself a gym like this because the people there are nice. They look monstrous, they look very intimidating, but ultimately they're there to help you. And again, they're there because they want to get their stuff done, and then afterwards, like if you see them getting done kind of a thing, then you can ask them different questions. Or if they're like in the middle of like a rest period or between, you can ask them certain questions and everything and try to pick their brain about different things because they love talking about weight training and lifting, and because that's what they're really good at and that's what they want to do, and that they've developed their body to look this way. And the best thing about going to these guys is because they actually care about their body, and they're all about giving you advice and everything like that. But
so with that in mind, would you so if a gym is not the option, would you recommend? Well, let me finish.
Yeah.
So if a gym isn't the option,
okay.
Let's say I want to work out at home. Like I really do. I don't have all the things I want, but I want to work out at home. Mm-hmm. Would you recommend a Peloton?
Maybe, but you gotta be the thing.
You gotta have $3,000 laying around.
Well, $3,000 and be able to do memberships and all that stuff, because there's Peloton, there's Tonal, there's a bunch of different things. Like with me, what I decided to do was the money that I would pay for a gym, and you guys can do this too if you have the space. The money that you would pay for a gym, you put that money aside and you start saving it. And then as that starts to accumulate money, you can actually start getting these fitness equipments that you're used to getting. Like there's different ways, and there's the poor man's way kind of a thing. Like mine is not very expensive, but I was able to save up a decent amount of money. Like I would say my whole system, because I have like it's a squat rack, well, not like a whole cage, but it's a squat rack, and then it can go down into a bench. That was like $120. Then I went to Goodwill and got myself an actual bench that can actually slide up and be able to do my shoulders and everything. That was like 20 something bucks. Then the other thing that was like bars, you can get decently priced bars on Amazon. So like if you have an investment probably around, I would say like $600, you can actually get a decent set, or you can get something decent that's going to be able to work out the enough muscles kind of a thing. The reason why you go to a gym like, you know, Jacked Hardcore is that if you want to take your stuff to the next level, or you just don't have enough room for all the stuff that you want. But hey everybody, thank you for watching this episode of SDYLS Stuff. From the bottom of myself and Josh's heart, we want to thank each and every one of you. If you haven't had a chance, go on the bottom there, hit that little subscribe button, and then hit the like button if you truly enjoyed our episode. And make sure you share this with your friends and everything. And on top of that, if you want to take us on the go, we are actually on Anchor. That is anchor.fm/SDYLS. And then also you can hear us on Spotify at So Do You Like Stuff, and then other major podcasts platforms. If there's one that you cannot find us on, let us know about it. And then also if you want to get in contact with us or see if what's going to be on the down low with So Do You Like Stuff, you can actually hit us up on our Facebook and our Twitter as well. That is for Facebook, it's facebook.com/SSDYLS. And for Twitter, it's the same thing. So it's twitter.com/SSDYLS. Thank you again for watching and supporting this channel, and can't wait for the next one.